We're joined by Rob Parker, but first, Shannon, I will start with you because your face says it all.
Wow. Shannon, was there more to that, or did that get cut off?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you want me to read it again?
I mean, what happened? I mean,
read it again, Jenny. I like it.
One more time.
I want to congratulate LeBron on achieving another great milestone during his amazing career.
Was that David Stern, the former commissioner? Who was that?
That was MJ.
Skip, you ought to be
Was that the tone that was written
That was
with?
the tone. It's not right.
You ought to be ashamed of your guy. You should be ashamed that he put this out. This is embarrassing. And you know what? This is typical MJ, though, because he's done very little when it comes to acknowledging LeBron James. You know why? Because since he retired, this was the only guy that's been viewed as a serious threat to him. Kobe made it abundantly clear. He tried to emulate everything Michael Jordan did. In an emulation, a copy can never be better than the original.
And you know
so
what?
he never viewed Kobe as a serious threat because you trying to be like me.
And Shannon, if you ever close your eyes and listen to Kobe talk sometime, you would swear it was Michael Jordan.
Same inflection.
Am I right,
Yeah. He copied.
Not only did he copy, he copied the way he walked.
He did.
He copied the way he hung his tongue out of his mouth. Everything. The sleeve on his calf rolled down. Everything.
But he got a lot closer to Jordan than LeBron.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You can't be close. You can't be close with only one regular season MVP. You can't be close with only 2 Finals MVP.
How about 5 championships?
Oh, so is that what? So are we basing it on all? You see? You see? Did you see what you did?
No, I didn't do anything.
You know, but
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go. Now, this is what Michael Jordan did for Kobe in his final season when he came to Charlotte.
Okay.
A 1 minute and 40-second video tribute. None of this, oh, congratulations, LeBron, on your another milestone. Man, oh, LeBron, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Because, see, now Skip Bayless, I got to go on Instagram and I got to attack. You know.
Attack?
Yes.
There was a response.
You can't attack Michael Jordan.
The bull jive.
And?
Skip, this is ridiculous, Skip. That's all you got. That generic bull jive of a message of a man that's done that? Come on, Mike. You always gonna be Michael Jordan because you did it first. Your shoes gonna keep you on Mount Olympus for perpetuity.
Yep.
But you got to do it better. Come on now, Rob Parker.
No, I hear you, but Shannon, the only thing more embarrassing than that was the whole reception and ovation that Kobe got here in L.A.
I mean, you LeBron.
LeBron got here in L.A.
Yeah.
And just think about how that went down, and I think that says a lot. It was totally, and I want to say this first, totally disrespectful by the L.A. fans. I get it. The season went awry. You could say LeBron is unfocused, wasn't a good leader this year. You could say all of that. But in a magical moment like that, when the guy's wearing your uniform, and he's one of the greatest players, period, whether or not he's played here long enough, what they did that night was terrible. And the same thing with his teammates. I mean, LeBron had to go find Caruso to hug him and then say, hey, what's your name again?
Caruso was walking over to him. Rondo went right up to him.
But you know what I mean. But it wasn't like, where was the players to come surround him?
Like
no other nugget. I'm not saying you got to go crazy, but out of respect.
Rob,
it's a big moment.
He tried to trade half the team at the deadline.
No, but
you know what it reminded you of? When Barry Bonds hit the home run and they didn't pour out the dugouts and everybody hugged him at home plate. He had to come in the dugout to get the praise and the adulation.
And then
I covered that team. I know that team.
And the last part is, I blame the Lakers as well from this standpoint. They claim the NBA told them, we don't want you to stop the game. What nonsense. LeBron James going to pass Michael Jordan. What fine could they have given him if they stopped the game and did something? So for them to just say, oh, the league said don't do it and buy into that, that's a disrespect to LeBron as well. But when it comes to Michael Jordan, it's obvious. They don't have a close relationship, but I think it's because LeBron really is more like Magic than LeBron. Michael. And I think that's what it really stems from. That's why a lot of other players, when they talk about the GOAT, they include Kobe, even though most of the conversation is about Michael and LeBron. But you know this because Kobe had more of that killer instinct that you talk about, Skip. That's what players see. And that was more like Michael. And I think that's part of why maybe Michael hasn't had the same connection with LeBron. And you're right, probably the closest guy to really challenge Michael. But I also believe that it's more about he's just not like what Michael was. Michael was a killer. And LeBron's a friendly guy who wants to get to know everybody. Hey, the game's on the line. I'll give you a chance to, here you go, you shoot the ball. That's something that you didn't see. And I'm not saying that Michael never did that, but LeBron has done that way more.
All I know is Magic, every time Magic stepped on the floor, he had a $1 million smile and was taking people out. So just this notion that you got to scowl and you got to wear a frown on your face to be a stone cold killer, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird was mean.
And I'll say this to you to just shut that down. The game is on the line, and you give the ball to Michael Jordan or to LeBron James and win the game. Who would you give it to?
I'm giving the ball to LeBron.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Because he's going to give it to somebody else.
Because he's going to pass it to George Hill so he can miss free throws. You know it, Shannon. Stop it. You would not give the ball to LeBron James. No, you would not.
Play.
You want the best player who's going to
I want to talk about Michael Jordan.
Tell us.
I'm going to read this comment that came down from Mount Olympus in a different way.
Mount Olympus.
Yes, it is.
Like
he lives
Mike?
on the top. I'm going to give you, this is the way it was intended.
Okay.
Oh, here's the real story.
I want to congratulate LeBron James on achieving another great milestone during his amazing career. Period. Send it out. He said to the PR person who typed this, right?
Yes.
Get him.
That might be more accurate.
This is what you say when you feel compelled to say something because you're
something.
an NBA owner, right? And you are that guy, and so you have to say something, but you don't want to say anything. So that's what you say.
Yep.
He is fortunate that Michael Jordan has not yet gone full-on Hall of Fame acceptance speech on LeBron James.
And remember, that speech is classic.
You know that one?
I do know it.
Yeah.
Hard to forget.
Oh, my
Because
God.
there's a big part of Michael, because I think I know him well enough to know this, who would love to just unleash and unload on LeBron James right now, all in the mode of, how dare you? How dare you write on your shoes on that night, thank you, MJ23, and then put a crown on it. Thank you for inspiring me to be greater than you, because I am the king, not you. I am the king.
Yes,
How
indeed.
dare you do that?
But you remember, he said he was the GOAT. He knew when he was the GOAT.
Yeah, right.
The crown bothered you that much. Just
It
that
really,
little crown.
and yesterday I was looking at LeBron's Instagram. I don't even follow him, but I looked it up just to see what he's doing. And they're just crown emojis all over it. It's just crown, crown, crown. And then he dares, how dare him, to post a Photoshop picture of, can we see that?
Oh, MJ looking at it.
Like they're equals. They're sitting on they're sitting on the same pedestal
But look
looking
who in the
sideways.
front. Who in the front?
Oh,
Who in the front?
yeah, he's got a little edge on him. You don't think that was
Is
intentional?
Jordan a little bit?
It's artistic.
Yeah. You see? But who on the left and who on the right?
Yeah.
The headline.
Yeah.
You do
What's
read,
the
you do
message?
read left to right.
He's saying, I'm like Mike, except I'm better than Mike. That's what he's saying. Yes, he is.
Said, look, we equal.
Oh, we equal. No, he's not.
Look at that.
He is lucky that Michael Jordan didn't call a press conference yesterday and just unload all over him for the audacity to try to put himself above Michael Jordan.
Jenny?
The audacity.
Really, Skip?
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. But he went the nice way out because he felt like he had
Say nothing. I'd rather him say nothing.
And you know what?
This was a nothing. This was a big old fat
It was
nothing
less
burger.
than nothing.
And Shannon, you should go YouTube when Kobe passed Michael Jordan and go see what they did in Minnesota for him.
Yeah,
Go watch that video. They stopped the game, and the fans went crazy. They didn't owe Kobe anything, but they understood the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rob, you do not yet understand Los Angeles fans. It is, what have you done for us? They don't care about anything that's happened outside of Hollywood. What have you done for Hollywood?
I get it, but my only thing is in that moment, you have to, if you are a basketball fan and recognize what's going on, you got to give them more than that.
I don't care about the fans. If the fans, you know what, when he broke the record, if they wanted to turn their head for the exits, so be it. I'm talking about an all-time great NBA player giving that little acknowledgement. That's nothing. That's less than nothing. This is embarrassing. Michael Jordan should be embarrassed.
You know what? It was a pretty good diss, right? Like a subtle diss.
Skip, I got one question. Will they, when he passes Kobe, LeBron, and it happens in L.A., will they boo? Would they embrace that? Do you think?
If I'm LeBron, I'm
They
flipping
will
it.
not.
I'm flipping
You're gonna hold
everybody.
on it?
I'm flipping everybody.
Hey, I'm going to go one higher. Wait until he makes his run at Kareem. If, in fact, he can last long enough to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Staples, I don't know, man.
It's
That could
happening.
be even
That's
worse.
what I'm saying.
But here's the thing. Boo or not boo, cheer or not cheer, progress must progress.
Okay.
We rolling, Skip. Now you can jump on the train and ride with us, or you'll get rolled over.
Okay.
The
Which is
train just left the tracks. The train is 4-10 since LeBron came back from injury.
We had the wrong conductor.
Oh,
so we just got to get
we got to fire the coach.
That's what it was.
Fire
Rob,
the
thank
coach.
you so much for joining us.